Okay, welcome to another Chimps run. We're gonna go ahead and get started with Sada right here. And then immediately following Sada on round 8, we're gonna throw a glue right behind her and we're gonna set it to strong. And we'll get glue soak here and then corrosive glue once we can afford it. Okay, corrosive glue on round 10. So that's going to be taking care of the lead for us. I mean, we're quite a ways away, but it doesn't hurt to have them down. Okay, and next tower, round 12, we're throwing a sub. We want to get it as close to the side as we can so that we can get it within range of an alchemist or a village. And then give them longer range, and then we are going to go for barbed darts. Alright, get started on 18. I'm going to throw the Monkey Ace down here. And this is a super cool map for the Monkey Ace because this track here is kind of like a figure 8. So we'll flip him to figure 8. And then we're actually going to reverse his flight path so that he is heading, head first into the balloons rather than trying to chase him down. And then we're just going to go all the way down on the top path. And we'll get sharper darts as well. So for round 28, gunner set to strong, so we're not going to have an issue taking down camo, but I am going to go ahead and get these next upgrades for the sub, and then we'll actually throw a dart up here, and we're going to give him camo sight just now. This sub's going to hit all the way up here. So since we're good on camos and we're getting into the 30s now, we're going to look at Moab defense. And we've got fighter plane up next for the Monkey Ace. So we'll go ahead and grab that. He's going to have that anti-Moab missile. And then similarly, the ballistic missile for our sub. Okay, ballistic missile locked in on round 34. So we've got a 2-3 sub, and then 301 ace, and then I would like to get glue splatter, but probably not until after the Moab. When we have bigger balloon rushes, I think we'll be okay from now on just the pure balloonage. So we're gonna start with an alchemist right here, and I'm actually gonna give the priority to the Monkey Ace here, just because he does not have lead popping, and he's the only one that doesn't. I mean, Sada will, get lead popping later on, but for now, she doesn't. So, we want to get as close to stronger stimulant as we can. I don't think, we might get it by around 40, but, either way, we'll be good for the Moab. Okay, and right before the end of round 39, we got the stronger stimulant out. And we take down the Moab with relative ease. Everything's, got past Sada here, but we're already glued, which is, all we really need. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and jump on glue splatter here. We have almost our entire setup. We are going to be adding a village. And I think the main thing that we want is, we want to get everybody in here, but we want to get, what do you even call it? The third one here, Monkey Intelligence Bureau, the MIB. And that's just going to allow us to cover our weaknesses here. So we have, kind of three main popping types here. We have the Sub, who's going to be taking down the MOABs for us, and Sky Shredder, who's eventually going to be taking care of all of the loose balloons, and then we're going to have a lot of reliance on the balloon dissolver, actually, because this guy is going to get us through rounds like 63, where we have huge ceramic rushes, because he can take them on pretty much by himself. So, yeah, so we actually just got the Operation Dartstorm, and once we get camo, we're going to go straight for the Tier 5 glue here. Okay, so approaching round 60 here, we really got to hope that we have the popping power to take down a BFB. I am going to throw this ability down just in case. We should be okay, but we really need that last 3 grand here. Ooh, barely got that. And once we get the balloon solver, we're not going to have problems with balloons getting through. He just really just takes everything down for us. And we need him right here in this next round really badly. Okay, we get him just in the nick of time for the end of that round, and then you'll see these ceramics are kind of a joke. He has absolutely no issue with round 63. You know, as soon as something gets into this glue, it's pretty much done for, and the ceramics aren't an exception to that. We'll go ahead and get jungle drums too. Okay, so from here we're gonna go for our Tier 5 sub. And actually, we'll go for Tier 4 first. We just need Tier 5 for the 90s, because as a Tier 5, that preemptive strike takes care of all of the DBTs in the entire game. All the way through round 100, all of round 95, and even the fortifieds on 99. He just takes care of them. So, like, put him down for that reason, but we really don't need him till late game. So, we'll get First Strike just as kind of as a good backup for us. But then I imagine we'll go for Sky Shredder first, just because he's going to be more reliable throughout the game here. Okay, so round 75, and we got 2 big rounds coming up, or 3, 76, 78, 80. 76 to 78 typically being super big balloons rounds, and then of course 80 having the first ZOMG. And we don't have great MOAB popping power right now. All we really have is the anti-MOAB missiles from the sub and from the monkey ace. We have a lot of money sunk into the glue gunner, and that's just not MOAB popping. So we could get the first strike and take care of it, instantly. But I think I'm gonna wait and see how we're doing, because we're getting BFBs popped by the first turn here. So I would like to think that we can break his EMG down all the way by the time it gets to our glue gunner. I think once they get to the bottom of his range here, as the balloons come up, nothing can really get past him. So we just have to have it broken down by then. And I also think that he can take care of MOABs decently well. We might even remove the skull just to help get that range unlocked more. But as of right now, we don't really need it. So 78 and 76 really not been a problem. The balloons look like they're getting kind of far, but really as soon as they come upwards towards the glue gunner, they don't really have anywhere to go, because they can't get past him. His range is just a little limited because of the skull, but we're kind of pinching our pennies right now, trying to get the Sky Shredder. And yeah, we'll see how 80 goes. These last 4 really kind of shot by, and I'm just too close to getting the Sky Shredder to want to set myself back by 14,000. So let's see. And then I am going to throw Sada's ability down as soon as we can, just to weaken it a bit. Here's the first bend, and it's already looking pretty good. As soon as it breaks down, I'm going to actually throw in Sada's second ability right there. Oh yeah, so yeah, we're looking really good. We're getting to the 80s now. This is, in my opinion, like the easiest 10 rounds of the game. I think that if you're making it through 78, you're going to make it to round 90. especially with you know, these next two upgrades that we're going to get. The first one being the Sky Shredder, which we've got now. And yeah, I mean, this thing's a beast. Obviously, there's a lot of money. And yeah, so that's just going to give us a lot of comfort to go ahead and save up for our DDT defense, which is going to be this first strike capability and then the preemptive strike. So, you know, I'll check in the late 80s or maybe on, might be the early 90s when we actually get to it. But as long as we have it by 95, you know, we should be good. Okay, so there it goes, round 89. So we've got round 90 up now, and I, you know, always turn off auto start for these last 11 rounds to get through the 90s, and then round 100, just take one at a time. We were only at 15,000, which is less than halfway to the preemptive strike. We don't have to worry about the DDTs too much. We've got well, you know, he's going to take care of, he could probably take care of around 90 for us, and probably like 93 or whatever the second round is. We could get the MIB right now, which would allow for the Monkey Ace to hit DDTs, but he's able to about half the time when he has the acidic mixture drip, so we're not going to be doing that. Our glue gunner will provide some help as well, and then Sada again is gonna need the acidic mixture drip, so we can't really be relying on the ace and on Sada. It's really gonna come down to how well is the sub gonna do with the glue gunner here. So we probably have to use some abilities here. We'll see how the first round goes, but I think there's only 3 DDTs on this one, so we're not gonna use any abilities, and we're just gonna see how well they do. And yeah, so that looks real strong. And yeah, I guess we're just going to keep cruising because, yeah, I mean, 95 is really going to be the stressor. And then, yeah, I mean, they just get harder from here, but we've got about $14,000 left to go. Okay, 92, not a problem. We're going to have our second interaction with DDTs right here, a few more than last time. And still really not looking like an issue. And I would really like to get this preemptive strike by 95, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. So hopefully, you know, that insane volume of... oh, wait, I might be wrong. And say, hopefully the insane volume of DDTs that come through is not going to be too bad for us. Okay, so we're about 1,000 off, which actually might be okay. 95 has a very long lead-up time with all these purples, so we have a little while to actually get the preemptive strike. So let's speed up here, and we'll see if we get it in time. It's getting close. Okay, and here they come. I'm going to use the first ability. Okay, we're going to go get the preemptive strike for the second one. And now we're pretty much set for the remainder of the game. Yeah, you can see DDTs don't get anywhere against us. And then between having the glue gunner here and the monkey ace here, the actual balloons themselves are also not an issue. So that leaves us with one final issue, and that is round 100. So we're going to see how much money we can get. I don't need to buy anything until we beat 99, and I really don't see us having a problem, you know, until around 100, and even then, you know, I don't know, but yeah, we'll be able to save up money for the next 3 rounds, and then see what we want to buy to take down the bad. Okay, 2 more, so round 98, traditionally a pretty hard round. This has the most balloons, I think, of any round in the game, and you can tell there's just a lot of stuff going on, but they're not even really making it through the first part of the nest here, and that's not even, you know, where our defense is the strongest. So yep, not an issue. And then yeah, these fortified DDTs also just don't make it anywhere. So we've got our last round here, and what do we want? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and throw down the Moab Assassin, and we're gonna upgrade the cross paths, and we're gonna get an MIB. And then we got enough money for a second one here, so let's go ahead and keep them in range. And yeah, that should be it for us here. And I'll go ahead and hit him with the abilities, because why not? But yeah, look, he's being taken down pretty easily. Once we break him down to something that the glue can get on, we're not going to have an issue. So there you have it. There's chimps on Steambed or Streambed. So cool. We can go ahead and we can check out our little black border here now. So there you go, top 3. So yeah, that's looking good. So thanks y'all for watching.